Windfall, hello, people of Germany! Hello! This is your friend James in Olympia, Washington State, United States of America. This is our usual monthly thing, but differently. I want to since you're German, we're gonna go ahead and let you see what I have to say. Oh wait, I do want to add the last part because I do, right? But I do. We figured we're gonna start using the languages that y'all speak in because that's important. So I got. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just not. I'm like standing next to the thing. Let me zoom out for the. Yeah, I wasn't. I want to have my notes proper, but I figured it's appropriate for us to put it in your language. So right now we're using Google Translate. So yeah. So if it don't sound right, you take it up with them. So let's go. Okay, this is what we're gonna do today, real quick.
Windfall. Hallo, hab keine Angst. Bewerten Sie die Vergangenheit, betrachten Sie die Gegenwart und drücken Sie auf die Zukunft. Ich liebe dich.
Okay. So now that's. I hope you understood that. Windfall. I want to go through four things. One, don't be afraid. Do not be afraid of the future. Don't be afraid of bad things happening. Fear constricts, fear destroys the muscles. I want to encourage y'all this month of May, fear and beyond. Don't let men's hearts failing them for fear. That's in the Bible. Fear stops people from giving. Fear stops people from going forward. Fear stops people from helping. Fear stops people completely. So do not be afraid as you step forward. Don't be afraid of the coronavirus. Don't be afraid of the future. Don't be afraid. That stops and hinders people. That stops people from applying for music school, applying for a job, because of fear of rejection, fear of this, fear of that. Go forward. Don't be afraid. Do not be afraid. You should always include God. Ask God about what you should do. Always. Everyone needs to do that. But don't be afraid. And don't be afraid of the future. And don't be afraid of mankind or anybody. 2, evaluate the past. Yes, you do need to analyze past relationships, past things that have happened last year, whatever, what's happened in the last year. Did it work? Did it not work? Many times people stop and do not analyze the past. They don't analyze it and they just keep going as if nothing they keep doing the same thing they did last year and it's not working and they're wondering why it's not working. Because they didn't stop and analyze why what's going on right now is not working. So you evaluate the past, see did it work, see if that relationship is working, see if that person promised, see if that politician is a godly person like they said they're going to be. See if they're an honest person. You need to evaluate their past. Go back and find out. And look at the past. Even when it comes to electing officials, you need to look at their track record. Financially, business-wise, did they generate wealth? Well, if they didn't generate wealth, then there's a good chance they're not going to generate wealth in your country because they have no history of being a successful businessman. So what are they going to do with your money? Evaluate the past. 3, consider the present. Yes, you do need to consider the present. Please consider what is going on right now. Analyze. Are you in a bad relationship? Is someone lying? Many times people just go to work, come back, go to school, come back, and they stay on a treadmill and they never go forward. Because, well, first of all, let's leave it at they never go forward because they never fix any situation. Because they're not analyzing anything. They're not considering the present. What needs to be fixed? They're just going back and forth. They know that they need to update their internet access at their house, but they just don't do anything about it. So they're not looking at what's going on. Some people are off in the future. They're just, I'm going to do this one day, hope off in the future. Faith is now. Or they're off in the past. Some people the Bible says, forget those things in the past. Some people are still living in 2020. Some people are still living in January. Some people are still living in 1982. Because of some trauma, some traumatic experience. You need to consider the present. Consider it. Consider and see what needs to be done now. Do things that need to be done now. Focus on now. Put your energy on now. What seeds you're supposed to be sowing, who you're supposed to be helping, what you're supposed to be doing now. How you can be blessing your country, Germany, now. What you're supposed to be doing now for your family, spending time with people you love, grandparents, calling people. You know, many times people are just so wrapped up in their job that they don't spend time with their family or their friends. They don't pick up the phone. Yeah, their friend calls them every day. You need to pick up the phone and so because your friend might have something serious. Keep that thing alive. Do it now. Now. Guys, whatever you're supposed to be doing, start focusing now. 4, press on to the future. This is one reason why a lot of people fail because, you know, past, present, or whatever, they're either stuck in the present, stuck in the past. You need to go on to the future. Don't let fear stop you. It's time to go forward, time to make Germany great again. Come on. It's time we need you to press on to the future. Press on, press on, press on. That's why so many people, you know, you can run a marathon all the way up to the very last foot, but if you stop, they're not going to give you a completion thing. And that's why many people they keep giving up, they give up and stop. Like those people who, millionaires and billionaires in America, there's one person, he lost several $1 million from time to time. He was broke like 2 or 3 times, but he didn't give up. So we need you not to give up. There's stuff in Germany that you need to achieve that'll bless the United States of America and this world. Only the Germans can do it. There's certain things only Germans can do. Only a German can make a Mercedes and create a Mercedes. I mean, come on. We got Mercedes. We got German chocolate. There's certain things that Germans can only do. And that's only regardless of who you are watching this. There are certain things that only you can do and we need you to do it. So don't be afraid. Evaluate the past, consider the present, press the future, and remember, I love you, and remember, I live will be.